What's great, Tesla family? It's Rage back with another video, and this time I need to separate what's the deal with Tesla SPY and 2 or 3 different tickers. I will separate what's going on with the general market as we have more information emerging. What you ought to look for on the diagram on Tesla. In any case, before I cut down this data, before I dive into additional subtleties, let me simply notice that I am not a monetary organizer. Thus, take nothing I say as monetary guidance. And furthermore, assuming that you all can, kindly look at the Webull Connect, which is down beneath and in the depiction. Assuming you pursue Webull and store $500, you're insured 20 free stocks. On the off chance that you store $25,000 more, insured 75 of them. Furthermore, tell your companions in only 3 weeks. At any rate, Tesla's been pushing a piece up until this point. However, watch this opposition here at this 172 region. We're drawing nearer the 200 EMA at 172.5, exceptionally near that reach. That is where our opposition is. On the off chance that we get through this, you will be searching for 175 as opposition, which is where we have this extremely significant awkwardness. Also the way that we additionally have 178. Yet, I simply need to say that any place somewhere in the range of 172 and 175, extremely near this reach, Tesla has some intense opposition. We dismissed off this area twice in the last 2 or 3 exchanging days. Also the way that Tesla is as yet rearranging here at the 172 region. Presently it is giving a few indications, getting some great volume, and I truly do see potential for Tesla to attempt to push somewhat higher. Be that as it may, the issue is, we're at some close obstruction, and regardless of whether we push somewhat higher, you need to be extremely cautious at this opposition since Tesla could get dismissal. You need to be extremely aware of that. Our key help is at present at 177.25. The 50 EMA is down here, so we need to perceive how this thing winds up holding up. As an update for the monetary schedule, at 11 a.m., we have the shopper inflationary assumptions reports. Also the 3-month and half-year bill barters emerging at 11:30. This will be extremely soon at the present time for Eastern Standard Time. So, prepare for some unpredictability around then. Be that as it may, I simply need to say the present moment, Tesla is rearranging a little. We're actually stuck at this obstruction. In the event that I pull up the 5-minute time period on Tesla 2, we have a pleasant upswing being regarded here. Pleasant twofold base. We are gradually pushing somewhat higher, however obstruction is getting harder the higher we go. So be extremely cautious as Tesla attempts to push nearer to 172.5. What's more, regardless of whether it breaks over that, we might in any case see a lot of opposition. So need to simply get down on that. On the hourly time span, returning to SPY and the others, SPY has been pushing as you anticipated, however watch this obstruction at this 520 region. Also, we've been rearranging, we've been range bound somewhere in the range of 518 and 520 throughout the previous 3 hours, going this way and that, and to and fro. Watch 520's obstruction. In the event that you break this, an equilibrium to fill at 522. Watch 518 as help. Assuming that we lose this, we could be sinking towards 517.5 to around 516.5. So, by and large, there is a potential bullish wedge framing, yet I'm not exactly persuaded we're breaking out yet until we break 520. In any case, we're simply range headed for the present, and we'll check whether we get a breakout or not. For the QQQQ, same accurate thing. We have support at 440, extremely near 440.6, which is where our 20 EMA is, and our obstruction is at 442, at the 200 EMA. For the beyond 3 hours, it's been to and fro, sort of stuck inside this reach, not actually doing a ton. There is potential for this wedge to shape out for a possible break to the potential gain. We haven't actually got the break at this point. We're only sort of stuck inside the reach, so give it some time, folks. QQQ is very much like government agent, range destined for the present, and we'll see what direction we break. There's a tad of shortcoming on Aapl, however Aapl got a little skip extremely near 168 level, the lower 168.25 region, the help we called out, and presently. We're only similar to rearranging it just shy of 169 as opposition. We additionally have 169.74. For now, we likewise have Nvda showing some shortcoming. I referenced to everybody that with regards to Nvda could push higher to around 892. We really came barely shy of that. We really hit 890, so we came barely shy of 892 obstruction, and afterward we got this dismissal off here. I advise you to check out how we respond to 892. Came barely shy of that before we got this little dismissal. Presently we're attempting to hold our help extremely near around 872. We have opposition just shy of 880 at 879, the 20 EMA. So we've been rearranging for the present. I'm seeing some shortcoming on the graph as I referenced prior. Minimal pop and drop like move, which is directing the QQQU. Yet, presently Nvda is somewhat rearranging extremely near 880 as an opposition, 872 help. So may simply rearrange for quite a while. We'll simply possess to give it some energy until further notice, and I believe that it will probably keep up with this design for the present. So watch this opposition at the present time, sort of exchanging sideways. Allow me to go over only several others. Very miniature, I said to watch this 980 opposition. We came barely shy of that. On the off chance that we broke this, 1,000 would come. In the event that we dismissed, search for a major drop. What's more, we got the large drop, all things considered. Coinbase, I said that this thing you need to be extremely cautious with. It popped a tad, went somewhat surprisingly high, then at that point returned. Watch 250 as help. Assuming we lose this, the greater drop is coming. Assuming we hold this, we simply keep on rearranging. I'm seeing a smidgen of shortcoming on the graph, yet all the same, it's still sort of level. Amazon has support at 185.5. We have obstruction around 188 and furthermore 187 level. As of the present moment, we're somewhat stuck somewhere in the range of 187 and 185.5. May keep on being range destined until further notice, and we'll see what direction we break. Meta was attempting to separate. Presently, we're somewhat rearranging also. We have support presently at 524. We have obstruction at 530, sort of stuck at this moment, so we'll simply give it some time. So much obliged to you all, such a great amount for tuning in. I needed to make this video exceptionally short and straightforward. Tesla's at obstruction at 172.5 is yet proceeding to rearrange incredibly, exhausting assuming that anything. Contrasted with different days. Thus, I'm about to give it some time and we'll see where it goes from here, yet, as of the present moment, we're moving towards some close opposition. I need to give you all a heads up about that and just let you in on that it's not generally the most enjoyable to exchange. Okay, so thank you for listening. Have an extraordinary day. I'll see you folks in only 2 or 3 hours, and Harmony out.